Hi guys, I'm Maryam. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I've prepared this summertime smoky look using some warmer tones, some reds, some oranges and burgundies with a little bit of a golden pop on the lid and some glossy lips. And this look is great for that sun-kissed bronzy skin. It's very versatile. It'll match a lot of skin tones. I'm using a whole bunch of new products, some of which I just discovered today, so stay tuned until the end of the video to see what they are. And if it's your first time on my channel, I really hope you enjoy your stay. And if you've been here before, I hope you're subscribed by now. And go ahead and give me a like and a comment on this video. I want to know what you want to see next. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So I'm already wearing my basic canvas. I have my foundation on, as well as my under eye concealer and my setting powder, aka the baking powder. And I have one of my eyes done, as well as my eyebrows. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is show you how I got this eye look. And then I'm gonna go back to the face and complete the whole look. Of course, I'm starting with my eye base. I'm applying Motive's eye base. Pretty sure this one is my favorite one. I use it all the time. And I like how it smooths out the lids. I like to put it on the lower lash line as well, and the outer corner. And then I blend everything out with my finger. I'm still not used to these nails. First shadow is Makeup Geek Creme Brulée. I'm using Wayne Goss number 19 brush. You guys always ask me about this brush. I use it in most of my videos, and I like it because it's fluffy and soft, and it's perfect for that first preliminary step to get that nice wash of color. Using windshield wiper motions as always, depositing the color to the outer corner and then dragging it across. Like so. Next shadow is Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and I'm using Sigma E37 brush. Yep, E37. And it's a slightly stiffer brush. I'm just gonna work it into the outer corner very gently and drag it in. If you have any fallout, big fluffy brush, dust it off, easy. Repeat the step. Going back with the same Creme Brulée shadow and Wayne Goss number 19 brush, I'm just gonna blend out the previous step. And because these shades are very similar, you don't have to clean the brush from the first shadow. This will actually help them blend into each other a little bit more seamlessly. Boom. Next shadow is Bitten by Makeup Geek once again. And I'm taking Sigma E45 brush. It's pointy and smaller, so it's great for getting in that outer corner of the crease, especially if you have smaller lids like me. This is great for chiseling out that shape. And I'm just dragging the color along my natural fold. Then blend it out once again with the blending brush number 19 from Wayne Goss. And if you feel like you've lost too much color, then just go back with that maroon color Bitten from Makeup Geek and add some more. Also add some to the lower lash line. For the next couple of steps, I'm going to be using this Ofra Pro Palette. I'll be using this deep maroon shade and the black. And I'm going to zoom in because I'm going to be doing some detailing work on my eye. And I know you guys like to see it all up close and personal. So let's zoom in. So this is what the shadows should look like at this point. As you can see, I'm using a whole bunch of shades that are sort of similar. Some more browns, some maroons and burgundies. And now I'm just going to take a small pencil brush from Makeup Geek. It's literally what it's called, pencil brush. And I'm applying that really deep burgundy color to the outer corner, just to intensify that gradient, to make it more blended looking. And I'm going to try to list all the products that I'm using along with the brushes and the eyeshadows in the description box below, so you can click on them and see where they come from and compare and contrast and get them if you'd like. I'm applying this shade to the outer corner of the lower lash line as well. And I'm sort of beginning the wing process for my liner. Very gently, just lifting it up in a cat eye style. Now I just dip the same brush into the black shadow. This is how I like to sort of lift this hooded outer corner. See how my outer lid kind of covers the corner? So this will change the shape. This will literally uplift the outer corner and it will make it look like it's more lifted and more open. Makeup is magic, isn't it? And then to get rid of any harshness, just use that stiff Sigma brush, the one that I mentioned before, E37, and slowly dissolve that outer edge. You want it to be borderless, seamless. For the lid part, I'm going to be using this violet Voss pigment called The Shore. It's really pretty, like an antique gold. For this part, I'm using brush number E32 from Sigma, and I'm just packing on that pigment onto the lid. And I have a big pet peeve with getting pigment onto my under eye, so I always keep my fingers here. It's a trick that I do. It's kind of annoying because I have to go around them, but it's better than having to get rid of that gold after I've already set my foundation. Isn't this nice? How glorious is this gold? For the liner, I'm using Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner in bronze. It says bronze, but I feel like it's a little bit more brown than bronze. But in any case, it goes really nicely with this eyeshadow look. Just dragging it across and winging it out. Okay, so if you have blue or green eyes, then I would say you'd be done with this look. But since I have brown eyes, I'm going to add a little bit more black liner, because brown liner with brown eyes kind of makes them look like a big brown spot, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to add a little bit of black liner to the outer corner, starting at the wing. This will just sharpen the look and add a little bit more definition to my lash line. And now I'm going to apply my Twiggies. Some people on Instagram think that I created this, but I definitely did not. This is something that I borrowed from the 70s. It makes my lashes look so much fuller than what they really are. And that's about it. Now I'm going to go back and apply my mascara and my falsies. And if you want to know how I do that, go to my Instagram. I have a great video. Well, I think it's great. And check out how I do that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so eyes are on, lashes are on, Twiggies are on. And now let's go back to complete the face. First thing I'm going to do is warm up my face with bronzer. I'm using this one by Stila. It has sort of a reddish undertone, almost like a burnt clay. And instead of contouring, I'm just going to sweep it all the way across those areas where the sun hits naturally. So all the way across my forehead, using very light sweeping motions. A little bit under my cheekbone and bringing it up. And the only place that I'm going to contour is the sides of my nose, just because I feel like I need it. But you can totally skip this step. Next, I'm going to add this blush. This one's called Bliss. It's by Makeup Geek. And I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. It helps to smile, to see where the most protruding part of your cheek is. And then just blend it into the hairline for a very natural glow. And now for the highlight, I'm going to be using this gorgeous Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca by Jaclyn Hill. And I'm going to be using the strobing technique. So basically just applying it to the high points of my face, illuminating them rather than doing the whole intense contour and highlighting method. I'm using a highlight brush from Chikuhodo. You can get it at Beautylish, link down below. And I'm merely just highlighting the high points of my face and the Cupid's bow. How pretty. You like? I'm also going to add this highlighter to the inner corner of my eye for a little pop, and also the high point of my brow arch right underneath, and blend it with the shadow. Nice. And now for the lips, I want to add a coral pop. So I'm just going to line them with this Tender Lip Liner by Motives. liner is very soft and smudgy, so I'm just gonna fill in my lips. Okay, so a lot of you guys ask me on Instagram, why do I fill in my entire lip with the lip liner? And the answer to that is really simple. Lip gloss or lipstick wears off, whereas lip liner stays put. So if you're gonna be drinking or eating and your lipstick or your lip gloss will be coming off, your lip liner will still be there. So that's why I do it. Simple trick. Now I'm applying Gerard Cosmetics Salmon Gloss. It's very bright and pigmented. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Skinny Dip by Sigma right on top. And there you have it. So here's the final look, guys. Take a look. Of course, you can change up the colors to make it a little bit more cool if you'd like, or a little bit more neutral, but the technique is essentially the same. So I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. You guys are the best. I love you. I'll see you on my social media channels, on my blog, on my Facebook, on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Send me your requests. Let me know what you want to see next. Love you.